Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, myself included, because I am in the dark, aren't I, boys?
You
You're
are
in
a
the
little bit
dark.
tonight. A man of mystery.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but anyway, it doesn't matter. You'll just have to enjoy me out here, out the back. I've tried to do something different. Doesn't really work too well, so I'm on my
You
hand.
just set up a lamp there, mate. I don't know, Tone. I mean, I think he's pretty comfortable there being the man hiding in the shadows. What do you reckon? He's done that before.
Yeah, I think he's lurking,
Yeah,
lurking in the
boys.
shadows there near the big vault of Turkish delights alongside him.
Tell you now, I wish I did have some, that's for sure, but I don't. Anyway, not to worry. Let's just get the show in a row. We're 102 AC, and that's a
Not
pull.
out.
But last week, 2 out of 3, I think it was again. So, or 2 out of whatever, 5, I think. But
Yeah.
hitting about 40%. I think, Mano, you had the winners. Am I right?
I believe so. It was another tough weekend, though. A really, really tough weekend last week. I'm happy to come away with one, let alone two,
Yep.
after last week.
Oh well.
If you'd have jumped on mine at $6 the place, very unlucky, very unlucky. That
Just
scumbag just got
missed.
there on the line. He's
Yeah.
got more ass than fucking class, buddy. Sometimes, honestly, I thought we had it. I thought we were there, but anyway,
So you were the first loser, Tone. Is that what you're saying?
sorry.
Well,
First
he was the
loser.
third loser. The
Third
third
loser.
loser. In the
I
photo.
was I got $6 to play, so I'm happy. So anyway,
Yeah, that's.
and I was on Mardo's winners as well, so it
Good on
wasn't a
you.
bad
You
day
actually back
overall.
his tips, do you? Because Mano doesn't back yours. You know that.
Oh, I know that he never
I
backs
actually
mine.
do. I actually do occasionally. If I like them and everything lines up and I'm on with your tone.
Because
Probably that's why so many lose.
Yeah.
he probably backs.
Oh God. Yeah.
Well, episode 102 AC. We'll get going because I think this is pretty much 2 or 3 weeks away before spring officially kicks in. Am I right, Mano?
Yeah, there's still that sniff in the air. We got three stakes races going around at Caulfield this weekend just to wind that notch up a little bit more. We got spring horses. Jesus, didn't we see a rocket last week in Ninja? I thought 1200 was short of his best, but I tell you what, he's clocked a faster time than Ka Ying Rising has ever run. This is an Everest contender. We haven't seen Tempted come back yet and see what she can do, but I tell you what, if they do take him to the Everest, then Ka Ying Rising has some competition in Ninja.
And I think I said Ninja would win too. But anyway, it's
You
not
did,
about.
you did. It was. I will never get 550 again. I can
No,
guarantee that.
it was a good price. It was a very good price. Now let's get going because yeah, I think we're on limited time and we don't want to talk about Carlton, um, do we? There you go, the Blue Baggers. But anyway, Tone, you didn't send your tips through.
No.
Obviously, you wanted to be a little bit secretive. You didn't want us to get the early poison. So I have no idea what you've tipped, but tip away.
Didn't I send them for? Oh, I've sent them.
No.
Oh,
Don't
I've
you love
sent
that?
them to somebody else
You,
then.
you sent him to the podcast instead.
He sent not just the podcast, he sent them to about 8 other different pages that he's on. Where
Yeah, Wayne Hawks and SEN and Bet365 podcasts, they've all
Oh,
got his tips, but we
oh,
haven't.
no, I've sent them to my cousin. I think
yeah,
he won't
there
back them
you go.
anyway.
Doesn't
What's
matter.
your what you got first, Tone? What's up for us,
Kickstarter,
mate?
Tone, hit us with
I'm at Caulfield Race 2. I think you're up first, Mato.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but you go ahead, brother.
Because we don't know yours. We want to know yours early so
Okay.
that we can do the
All right.
research and
Then we'll
poison
get the
them.
poison straight over. It's all right. Okay. Kickstarter, Caulfield Race 2, number 2. A Melto. It's about 750 the win. We've got the Jabez, whatever his fucking name is, Johnson
Yeah,
on board.
yep, it's
Uh,
Johnson.
61 kegs. He claims a couple, brings it into 59. This horse has had 18 starts for 3 wins, 6 seconds, and 2/3. So it's been placed 11 times. And he's running at about 27% for this trainer. So big chance. Good win last start at Caulfield. Goes well at Caulfield.
He does go well.
So There we
Where
go.
did you find it, Tone? Do you really like this horse, do you? Because it doesn't win often. That's the only problem.
I know it's had 6 seconds, but this week it's going to clock up another win,
Tell you
hopefully.
what, it's a very interesting race because a few of these are looking to go on to Melbourne Cup type races. So
Yeah.
they're going to be getting warm late at the 2000. Which one is the warmest? I think it's really, really open. I don't mind your tip tone,
It's
but I'm sorry, I'm on Simurg with Willow riding.
some.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
think
but
750
And
is
I've got
the
my
advice.
and I've got my best roughy in this race, so that maybe that's why you've been hiding him, Tone, because you want to
I've
take
got
a
a
swing.
surprise for you.
Well, yeah, I don't care to be honest, because I think it's fair that if we want to tip against each other, I think we can, because what you might like and what Marto might like, I mean, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with giving options. So, um, but it's not a competition, boys. It's not.
It's absolutely a competition. We get bragging rights when we win. You know that. You don't get a prize, but you just get bragging rights.
It can, but you see, this is where I guess we're a little bit different, because for me personally, it's not a competition. For me, you know what's important? That I put money in
Winning.
my pocket.
Yeah, of course it is. But
That's
we're all
it.
from the same
Yes.
generation. I think you've joined the younger
Yep.
generation a little bit sensitive there, Taz, because there is bragging rights. You pump the chest out a little bit when you beat
No,
your mate,
no, no,
just a little bit.
but not when it comes to money. Not
Okay.
when it comes to money.
Are
No,
we going to move on? Because I'd like to tip my Kickstarter.
I don't know, Marto. I mean, you run the show. You know
Okay,
everything.
then I'm running the show tonight, Tone. Let's
Yep.
move on. I'm going back
Okay.
to Rose Hill, race one, number five, attractiveness. One with absolute audacity. Last start 2 weeks ago in a midway. Came from the back, screaming down the line with Chad Schofield on. Does go up in weights for that, and she really hit the line strong over the 1400. So I think the 15 is going to be right up her alley. Sienna Grimmer on, I do like that apprentice jockey there, claiming two, brings her back down in the weights to about 55.5 kilos. She's going to get the same sort of run again, although she is drawn a little bit closer. So, yeah, if she does get out, she's going to be screaming home again, and she will see this trip out. She does like those conditions. I think Rose Hill will suit her very nicely with that very long straight.
Good luck, Marto. Good to
Perfect.
see
Thank you
you
very
That's
much.
found a
good.
nice short one for us.
It's a Kickstarter.
That's it. I'm going to Doomben in race. I think it's race two. Um, I think it's race two anyway. It's called Exceed the Sale. I could be wrong. Could be race one. But bottom line is, this is trained by Golan. Chelsea Baker's on it. It did win last start. Steps up to 1350, and I think it wins again. Its first start it ran four. I think it was behind Booney Boom. That's one of
Yep.
Tony Golan's as well. And then it just came out, won the next start easy, 1200, 1350, probably wins. But I'm going to give you something in the same race that's about 20 to 1 that you might want to include in your exotics. And it's down the bottom. It's number 9. I don't know how I'm going to pronounce this. Iskenderun. Now, it ran in the same race behind Exceed the Sale. It ran second. And if you go and have a look at the sectionals, it actually ran the same sectional times. So one's at like $2.80 and one's double figures. Maybe a two bet play, maybe some exotics. Exceed the Sale
Ooh,
to win.
yes.
All
Marto's
right.
having a look now.
I'm having a little look. I don't know much about your apprentice on Exceed the Sale, Chelsea Baker, but she is claiming three.
Yep,
Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a small field, so
only
I
nine
guess a little
unit.
bit tactical. Yeah, a little bit tactical. See who gets the best run.
That's it.
Why not? Why not?
There is only nine. Now, Tone, your best bet. Let's have a listen to this because chances are you're taking one of us on again. So come on, surprise us. Surprise us.
O- Okay, you ready? The best bet. Get on this one. My best bet is at Rose Hill, race 8, number 15, Royal Exile. It's about $15 to win for the place. The only thing is, it's got an horrendous jockey on it. In Alicia Collette is not one of my favourite hoops, but I think tomorrow, Saturday will be the day. It was a good win last start at Grafton,
Grafton.
and since then,
Yeah.
Yeah, and since then, won a trial at Port Macquarie at the end of July.
Port Macquarie.
There we
Is
go.
this horse?
So
Is
they're
this,
not bringing it to the city for nothing.
no, no,
That's
they're
what
not.
I think.
I think maybe they thought. I think maybe you thought it was in a highway. Yeah, that's the sort of
Oh,
highway form, isn't it, Tony? That's what you find those ones at Grafton, Mudgee, Taree,
oh yeah,
Goulburn.
love the highways and the midways.
Well, why not? Spoiler alert, Marto, I'm going to go next because my
Do
best
it.
bet is also in the same race.
Oh shit.
And as I said, there was always a motive behind Tone not putting them up today. He can say that he sent them to his cousin, to his brother, to his 15,000 mates, all different tips, all different stuff. Blue Door is the way that I've gone. And Blue Door is trained by Bjorn Baker. Rachel
Mm.
King's on it. Look, it won with ease first up when it had its first run in a Group 3. It trialled brilliantly. I know Bjorn Baker firsthand has got an opinion of this. Not just because I've read it, but I know firsthand that he's got an opinion of this horse. And I think we've drawn well. We can sit just off the pace. We can lead. We can do whatever we like. And we will explode. Now, there's also a couple of other reasons why this horse wins. One, it's got blues. We love that. And two, the mare of this horse is Notting Hill. And 2 weeks ago, I
Yes.
went to the Notting Hill Hotel for dinner. So it's like 3 out of 3 for me. Great horse,
Uh,
Ah, there we go.
great mother, and it's got the blues in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if this gets heavily supported too, by the way.
yeah, I was just going to say that too. I don't normally like backing them up after one start, but it has had a spell. Rachel King on two, barrier four. It's going to be right up front and very hard to run down.
I think so too.
I
Marta,
like
where are
it.
you going?
Let's go Rose Hill, race five. One of mine actually, Transcend. I love the way she ran at Randwick in a most unsuitable track where nothing was coming on from the back. She came screaming home from the back after fighting Tommy Berry for the first 4 or 500, and wasn't far away in I think fourth place. Rose Hill's really going to suit her with that long straight, and unfortunately we still got Tommy Berry on. But Michael Friedman has thrown the compression earmuffs on to try and settle her down because she is an absolute nutcase. But I tell you what, if she does turn up and she wants to race today, she's going to be very, very hard to beat. She should settle in fourth or fifth in the run from that draw from barrier three. And if she's not fighting with Tommy Berry, they're like an old married couple, I swear. But if she's not fighting with him in the early stages, she's going to have plenty left in the tank out to a 1400-meter trip, which is much more suitable. It'll get a soft track. Maybe by that time of the day, the rain start to come to bring it back to a soft six. Either way, she's going to be well suited. I do not like the favourite Glissando because of the rain. I think it needs a dry track. So I think $3.40 is an absolute gift for Transcend if she turns up on the day.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because I didn't have work today. I'm back tomorrow, and
Hmm.
I don't know who I was listening to. It might have been Michael Friedman himself, and he was saying that this horse has got a lot of ability, but is a nutcase.
Absolutely.
And the thing with those earmuffs or whatever, it's to try to help because she it is a she, isn't she?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
she can over race. She can get fired up and stuff. And with the those what do you call them, compression earmuffs or whatever, they reckon
Yes.
maybe it'll help settle her when she gets to that stage. So I think you probably found the right time to tip her, Marto.
Yeah, this time,
Could
yeah.
be the day.
Well, the first one was just a watch. This second race, it's like I said, it's a better trip, it's a better track, it's so much more suited to her. We, I say myself and quite a few of the owners, were hoping that Michael Friedman might go for a jockey change because every time Tommy Berry's on her, she fights him. They fight like cats and dogs for the first half of the race. But in track work, she gets a track work rider and she settles. So we're sort of hoping he might change to a Rachel King, Zach Waddock, someone with a bit softer hands in
Yeah.
the run. But I mean, these earmuffs might work. So, like I said, she's got class all over this field if she turns up on the day. If she
Yeah.
wants to be there, she'll win quite well.
Yeah, well, I never thought she had that much ability, but obviously, from what I've been hearing, she's got plenty. It's just about putting them together. So
Yes.
good luck for you and the rest, and
Cheers,
anyone
mate.
who does follow as well, because I know Tone definitely won't be following you in. Tone, um, give us a little surprise about where your best rough
Glory
of the
days.
day is, because surely you're going to go 3 out of 3 and take someone on again. Come on.
Keep us in suspense.
Oh, he's looking for it.
Come
He
on.
can't remember. He's going.
Tone.
Are
What
you
do you
going
got,
through your
Tone?
messages looking for it to see
Oh,
what
my
you sent
roughie.
it out?
Okay. No, 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 no. My roughie's very early in the day. It was very difficult to find a roughie this week. I couldn't find anything that I liked. And I've gone to Caulfield Race 3. Number 4, Cherish Me. It probably just gets in at the roughie price of
Mm.
10 skins with the Ma Radley combo. And as you were talking about this, the previous horse, this thing can do a lot wrong. It'll race wide, it won't jump, it's all over the fucking shop. Last start, it should have won. It got beaten by 0.2 of a length last start. But I'm gambling on it this week. I think this is sad day. It's gonna win. It's gonna win. Its form recently has been consistent. So this time in, so
Why not?
I think
What price is
you'll
it,
get 10.
Tone?
10 bucks.
$10? Because I know I tipped one in our chat for my glory days, but I had to change it. That's why I said it's interesting that mine's in the same race as one of your bets. Originally, I was going to go what was it at Caulfield? I think it was race 8, number 11, Asakura.
Mm.
Um,
Oh
but
yeah, yep.
I had to change because it's gone from 11s into about $8.50 now. That's not a roughie. That's just a normal tip. So I did go looking, and I've gone Caulfield race 2, number 8, Captain Fankel. It's had 4
Oh,
runs
yeah.
in, and then they've brought it down from Sydney, and I think they're going to find a really suitable track. It has one over 1900. It was placed last start over 2000. Um, it it wouldn't surprise me if it actually pushes through and leads, because I had a good look at this race and I didn't find a natural leader. And this likes to race on the pace, so don't be surprised if it leads and tries to hang on. The one that I'm concerned about is another Sydney horse, and I hope it stays in Sydney and doesn't come here. Is that Kenmare Bay? And the horse that I think I do like, and I'm going to watch and probably have a little saver on, is the King's horse down the bottom. Aeolian, I think, is that how they pronounce it?
That's
Um,
how I would say it. Yes.
yeah, so it's number 16, it's down the bottom, but we're looking for a roughie. And I think the fact that this is coming down from Sydney, definitely going to run here, not nominated anywhere else. That's the roughie for me. Otherwise, back Asakura and take probably $7 when they jump.
Yeah, well, I reckon if you do get some of that rain that's forecast tomorrow, Taz, it'll put a bit more juice in the Caulfield track, and that's going to bring Captain Cool, which is, by the way, horse number 9 in that race, not
Oh,
8.
did I say that?
Um,
Sorry. Thank
I've
you, man.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, bring him right into the race. But as I said, there's quite a few of these trying to get points up to get into the Melbourne Cup. Whether they see that 2 mile or not, it's just a matter of being there and getting those qualifying points. But yeah, why not? At 23 bucks, have a little crack.
And your roughie, Marto, now before you announce it,
Mm,
it's amazing how some people like roughies and some people make them best bets.
yeah.
Talk to me, Marto. What's your roughie?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tone. I can't see it being a best bet. I think it is a roughie in this race. Rose Hill race 8, number 15 was Royal Exile. Now, it didn't beat anything last start, but I tell you what, it won with absolute arrogance. I do like it over the 1100. I just think it's way over the price. It's what do we got? We're getting now. We went out to 20s. It's back into $18 and $4 a place now. We'll be forward, and I like a 2-year-old that can sort of put time in and it put a really good time in that last run at Grafton. Ran really strong time for that day. Um, I just think it's way, way over the odds. So I just want to have a little bit each way on it and call it my roughie of the day at $18.
Well, your roughie is Tone's best bet that takes on my best bet. So
That's easy. Just take the two in the field for third. That's it. You know, yours to win. Taz, mine to run second in the field for third. We've got the trifecta. There it is.
I'd rather it the
Oh,
other way.
Ardo,
If we're gonna, I think if we're gonna do that, I'd probably like it the other way around. Yours to win,
Yeah,
field
has
for
better
second,
dividends.
field for second, and mine to run third, and I'd be happy with that. Seriously, I would be happy with.
Oh, I think we all would.
That
So,
would be
It'll
the
be
jackpot. That would be
um,
the jackpot.
and there'll be a few that'll probably come out because what are they? I mean, Sydney at the moment, what is it? A slow six? Is that what it's at now? I think.
No, it's gone up to a soft five actually.
Okay, so it's a soft five. I was going to say a soft six. Will they get rain there, or will it improve?
Just loading up the weather now. We're about to find out as soon as it. There is no rain forecast until Saturday.
Okay, so anything's possible. Might just
Saturday rain
might hold its rating.
comes in. It comes in around lunchtime. Not a lot, but there's enough to put a bit more juice in the track, bring it down to a soft six,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, hopefully we'll see how we go. Now, football.
Oh my God, what happened? It's Thursday night. There's no football on. I mean, the
No,
women's are
yeah,
on, but
weird.
geez.
Strange.
I actually I watched the other code, the NRL 1v2 Sydney Roosters versus the Penrith Panthers. Normally you see the game played sort of half to their 20, half to their 20 on each side. This game tonight, 70% was played in the what they call the red zone, which is the opposition's 20 meters out from the goal line.
yep.
It was just defense, defense, defense. It was they called it the heavyweight title, and it was. But Penrith of the NRL are like Collingwood of the AFL. If you're not with them, you love to see them lose. And of course, Penrith went down tonight. The Sydney City
Oh,
Roosters.
yeah!
Is that
Mate would
it?
be happy. He's a
But
Cronulla Sharks man. He'd
but
be
tell
Oh,
happy.
me,
yes.
is that going to be a lead up to what potentially could be the final, and then Penrith
It's
turn it on its
Well, I don't know. I think they said a grand final preview, but I actually like the New Zealand Warriors, and I was on them last week to beat Penrith and got the
Warriors?
money there as well.
Hang on,
I
sorry.
think, I think, I think that's a race in three.
Oh, hang
Hey,
on.
now you got the lights on.
Gee whiz, I don't know. I should have done that
No,
earlier, shouldn't I?
no. Look, I do. For me personally, I think it's those three teams: Penrith, Roosters, and Warriors. I
Yep.
think Sharks are a bit of a smoky as well, but I think that's those top three are the ones to beat.
Nice one. What about the other code, the AFL? I mean, are we all
Well,
going
it'll
to
start
talk?
tomorrow, don't it? Hey, geez, we got
What,
1,000 games on Saturday to get
I'm
through.
talking Josh Fraser. Now that he's put his hand up, what do you think? I think he's played it perfectly.
Yeah. Well, we discussed this last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
We said we all seem to be in agreement that he's the man for the job. He's just got to, he's playing possum, I think, saying, no, I don't want it. I'm not going to be there next year. But I mean, the offer's got to be on the table. He has certainly turned that club around because under Voss, they were going nowhere. They'd be fighting Richmond for the wooden spoon. But he's put them into, well, at least wildcard contention for the finals.
And Ross Lyon, is he just going to see the year out and then he's done, never again? What do you
I don't
think?
know. I don't mind Ross the boss. Again,
I don't
he's
know.
had a bit of bad luck with injuries, but I mean the Saints they've come up and they've challenged those top six teams this year, so they are competitive at least, but they haven't won.
Tone, what do you think? You a fan of Ross the boss, or do you think Ross is just a big loss?
No, I'm not a real big fan of Ross. I mean, like Mato said, they've done all right, but they haven't won the games, have they? I
Well,
mean,
no,
I think
and this
Ross to retire. I think.
it really does come down to one man, doesn't it? Nas, Wanganeen Miller, and he went down injured last week, and the game was over. He's not going to be there for the rest of the year, so any chance Saints had has gone anyway, even
But
if it
then,
was only mathematical.
how smart was he with his contract extension and his manager? Because they only signed a 2 year, and if it
Yep.
doesn't turn around next year for St Kilda,
Oh,
Is he out the door? Is he going to Tassie potentially rather than going back to South Australia? Could he be going to Tassie for in excess of 2 mil a year
Two
for
million. Yeah, well,
for
I mean,
five,
he'd
six
be a
year
des
contract?
he'd be a deserved $2 million man, wouldn't he?
Yeah, well, I think
His,
so.
but yeah, Saints won't want to lose him, but I don't think they have enough money to keep him.
Yeah, it'll be very, very, very interesting. But we'll see. A big
Mm-mm.
game, Carlton Bulldogs. If Carlton win, I just can't believe it. But because I think we said it earlier in the year. I never truly thought that we would be a superstar team. If you'd had asked me at the start of the year, and I think we said this in an earlier episode, how many games do you reckon Carlton will win? I would have said between 10 and 13, I would be happy. That's what I would have said. And to be honest, taking away the shit start to the season, we're there. So, you know,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
with you there,
I don't think
Taz.
we need
I
to
think
get
we
too
all
hyped
said
up.
that. I think we all said that at the start of the year too. I think I only gave them six myself, and we just didn't have the belief
Yeah.
outside of Carlton that they would do anything. But yeah, to Josh Fraser, and they're sitting in 10th spot, and they're going to flog the doggies this week, who have got no backline, and are really struggling in their midfield as well. So yeah, I mean that's going to again, there's only 2 weeks to go, so they're right into that wild
That's
card
it.
contention, aren't they?
Yeah. I would be I don't know where I read this or heard this or saw it, but could you imagine if this wild card, it is Carlton and Collingwood playing off,
Mm.
and potentially, not because I'm a Carlton supporter, but because we had the shittiest start, this wild card becomes, I think, a really good thing if a team can win that one and then maybe knock someone out from up the top end as well. Do you know what I mean?
I
Otherwise,
can't see it happening at the top end, but
no, but if someone like in those four spots, for example, those four spots, but 7, 8, 9, 10 can potentially get to, I don't know, win two games, take someone out.
mm.
It's a success.
Well, I'll tell you now, the history of AFL, VFL football, two teams have won the premiership from eighth spot. That's
Yeah,
Adelaide and Bulldogs.
yeah.
No one else has ever done it. So from ninth and 10th, that makes it even further out of reach. Not to say it's impossible, just highly improbable.
I'm not going for the win. I'm just saying that it's a success if they
Yeah,
can
sure.
potentially just get to, I don't know, what is it,
So
the second semi
what
final where they used to, the
what's
semis.
what's the structure of it then? Obviously ninth and 10th play off. The top eight have a rest. And then what happens?
No, I don't, I, I
I
think
don't know the structure. Where does the winner of ninth and 10th go?
seven and eight.
Do they play seven and eight?
Yeah,
So they'll play off the same week. So they could potentially win those 2 weeks. They'll win their
yeah.
wild
And
card
then, and
wild card
then what
round,
I'm saying
and
is
then
all
they're
that,
winning against the bottom of the eight.
yeah.
Which okay, that could happen. Yes, all
But
right. That's
then, but,
that's
but,
believable.
but what I'm saying is, can they then progress? It becomes a success in my eyes if, let's just say, Carlton win, and then they
Mm,
play, I don't know, let's say they play Footscray because they're potentially in the higher echelon, and they beat them, and then they end up, say, playing the loser out of, I don't know, Fremantle and let's say Melbourne, and they beat Melbourne.
mhm.
Or that's a success.
Yeah,
For
sure.
me, if the wild card team can win three in a row, the wild card is a success. If if they
Yeah, okay.
if they lose the first round, it's just a wank.
It is, and I think it is anyway. And I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I don't
as if we don't
disagree.
have enough footy, but
Yeah, I don't
now we're
disagree.
going to play off. Peter Volandis wants us to play off for third place as well. Is it Peter Volandis? Sorry, not Peter Volandis, wrong code. But they wanted to play off for third place. You're going to have the grand final, and you're going to have a playoff for third
No,
place. No one
forget
wants to
it.
see that either.
What then?
They're
Give
just
No,
give them
they're
medals.
getting
no,
greedy now, aren't they? That's
ridiculous.
just more ticket sales. Yeah, come
It's
along and
money.
see who's going to finish
Money.
third.
No, no, it's crazy,
That's
crazy,
all it is.
crazy, crazy time. Now we're getting into the last bits. Have you boys had a look at Geelong or Pakenham or anything else
No,
over the next few days?
I think I've got one for tomorrow.
Where have
Let
you
me just
gone?
have a look.
Taree?
Uh, no, no, no. I just looked at Geelong.
Oh yeah. What
Geelong.
race? Don't tell us what it is. Just tell us what race firstly.
Race 5.
It's
Yeah, that's
5 at
good.
Geelong.
Yeah, none of us
Class
would have
1 over 1,300. Lyrics and song. They were supposed to
No.
race last weekend. It was too wet, so they scratched it, and they're running it on Friday at Geelong. I
What
mean,
have you
from
found?
Saturday Caulfield to Friday Geelong.
What have you found, Tone?
Number 5, Shaman Sara at about 420. There
What's
you
it
go.
called? What's it called?
Shaman Sarah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Who's on it?
Jamie Mott.
I don't know.
Jamie Mott.
Jamie Mock could have a good
Oh,
day tomorrow at Geelong. I reckon
Well,
he's got some good rides.
and this horse
he
is bred to
he rode
swim. This
he
horse is
rode.
absolutely bred to swim. Seamus Award, Amin Sarah. Yeah, barrier 8's going to sit behind the speed. Tone, I reckon you might have found one there. That horse is just
Uh,
going to love the mud at Geelong.
I put that down in me. What's his name? Black book there, Marto, about that, about the mud. Loves the mud.
It will do. It will.
Tomorrow,
Can
that's the only I like. I mean, really put that
What about
much to.
you, Marto? You got anything that you've had a sneaky peek at?
Not for tomorrow, no. Kind of looking forward to the PB Lawrence and see if Willie Pike can ride the winner there on Saturday at Caulfield. The PB Lawrence is race 7, and he's on the West Australian horse there, Cosmic Crusader.
Yeah, well, it came up
Ah,
stupid, didn't it? The first start, first up at one.
Barrier 8. Yeah, well, I thought Pike would have come over to ride then, but he didn't. But he is on this time. And yeah, it's drawn well. It's going to be sitting right behind the speed. Doesn't mind a bit of juice in the track. Doesn't like it firm, doesn't like it muddy, but it does like it soft, and it's going to get that. And of course, you got back Pike, drink what you like, right?
Yeah, well, or they brought him over to get a beat.
Well, I was just going to say, I can't remember the last time Poke rode a winner in Victoria. He
Yeah.
always comes over. It's like Frankie Dettori in the Magic Band. He'd always come over for Cup Week and fail to ride a winner. So,
Well, one of my favourite boys is back in business, and that's good old James Orman back
oh yeah,
the
Jimmy.
yeah, Jimmy's back in Queensland, and he did back one that I did like the other day. And I think he's got a decent book this weekend as well. But look, tomorrow I think there's one that I like at Geelong. It's pretty short though. It's called Keen Observer. It's in race 3, number 6. And there's one that I was listening to McCardle talk about Winston. That he gives it a chance as well. And I think that's in race 6. But I'm probably just going to have a quiet day. To be honest, I don't think I'll play too much. I'll just watch and
Sounds like a plan.
and and that's probably the best way to go. And hope that come Saturday we get a few winners because it's always nice to get a couple, but a couple more would be nicer, wouldn't it, boys?
It certainly
well, it
would.
would be.
We
Yeah,
start
absolutely.
out well, and then we kind of fizz out. It'd be nice to get that roll on again.
Yeah, I think we're due for it. But you know what? That said, I think we're just building momentum.
Yeah, I like that term.
So building
Let's take.
momentum. If we can keep our noses in front, which we have been, if we can keep doing
Yeah,
that, we're okay. And yeah, I think I actually did tip a winner last week, didn't I? I tipped stakes.
Yes, that
Geez,
James,
must say.
yes.
yeah, so,
You got the chips and salad with it.
yeah, well, I'll tell you what, it was $4.70. I was just trying to think, hang on, have I been that bad? And I'm like, no,
No,
I
you
haven't
haven't.
been that bad. And my roughie got scratched, I think, if I'm right.
Yeah, yep.
Yes.
It's in that race, in race 2 as well, I think, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it is. Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Just a
matter
quick
now.
note, another one of mine, diversity. We've taken it down from Queensland, taken a Lee Friedman, has said, send it down to South Australia. We got, what's the name of the young fellow? Zafaris.
Yeah,
We've sold her. There was a sole owner who had 55%. So we bought extra shares now. We own 55% as my racehorse syndicate. And is it James Zafaris or Ben Zafaris?
yeah,
But him
it's
and his wife have
James.
got a little stable in South Australia.
He's
She's going
not
to
a
get,
trainer, rider.
yeah,
Yeah,
used to work with the racing.com team, now as a
yeah,
trainer.
yeah.
She's going to get lesser quality fields down South Australia, so a couple of wins, get the confidence up, and maybe slip her across the border later in spring or early summer.
Why not, Marto? Good luck with that one. Why not? South Australian, you often see a lot of Queensland horses head over there, so
Shoot down there.
it seems to work out. Tone, It's hot. You're bothered, but you're going to give us some winners, that's for sure. Good to see you're alive and well, Marto. Always a pleasure, never a chore. We're good in
Absolutely.
a minute, boys. Um, any parting words?
Now, if Michael Jackson was an X-Men, what would he be? Wolverine.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Good
Thanks,
luck with that one. Have a great weekend, guys. See you next
Yeah.
week.
thanks, fellas. There's
Yes,
nothing wrong with
yes.
that.
Just
Love it.
winners.
Love it.
Winners.